6, has been variously rendered eggers, KJ, Perslanat, and, as defined in the Hebrew and Aramaic lexicon by L. Kula and W. Baumgartner, Marshmallow Lexicon in Veteris Testamenti Libros, Leiden, 1958, p. 304. Martha, a Jewess, the sister of Lazarus and Mary of Bethany. Joe 11. 1, 2. Evidently Christ often visited their home when he was in the vicinity of Jerusalem. Bonds of affection existed between him and these three, for it is specifically said, "Now Jesus loved Martha and her sister and Lazarus." Joe 11. 5. Luke reports that when Jesus entered a certain village, a certain woman named Martha received him as guest into the house. Luke 10. 38 on the basis of Matthew 26. 6, Mark 14. 3, and John 12. 1-3, the thought has been advanced that Martha was the wife, or the widow, or even the daughter of Simon the leper. However, the scriptures do not make any specific statements in support of these views. On one occasion when Jesus visited the home of Lazarus, Mary, and Martha, Mary sat down at the feet of the Lord and kept listening to his word, whereas Martha was distracted with attending to many duties. Martha tried to obtain Mary's assistance, saying, "Lord, does it not matter to you that my sister has left me alone to attend to things? Tell her, therefore, to join in helping me." Obviously Martha was concerned about satisfying Jesus' material needs. But Christ then emphasized the excelling value of spiritual things and gave her kind reproof, saying, "Martha, Martha, you are anxious and disturbed about many things. A few things, though, are needed, or just one. For her part, Mary chose the good portion, and it will not be taken away from her." Luke 10. 38-42. Christ would have been satisfied with one item of food if his doing so would mean that Martha, too, would gain greater advantage from his teaching. While it may seem that Martha was overly concerned with material things, it should not be concluded that she lacked interest in spiritual matters. After the death of Lazarus, it was Martha who went to meet Jesus as he journeyed to Otextoi acute Muritra Longo. Mary 346 tell you that if you would believe you would see the glory of God. That she witnessed when her brother was resurrected. Joe 11. 39-44. After the resurrection of Lazarus, Christ departed. Later, he returned to Bethany and gathered with others, including Martha, Mary, and Lazarus, in the home of Simon the leper. An evening meal had been prepared and again Martha was ministering. Lazarus was at the table, and it was on that occasion that Mary anointed Jesus with costly perfumed oil. Joe 12. 1-8. Mount 26. 6-13. Mr. 14. 3-9. The scriptures are silent regarding subsequent events in Martha's life and the time and circumstances of her death. Mary Marai from the Heb. Miriam, possibly meaning rebellious. There are 6 Marys mentioned in the Bible. 1. Mary the mother of Jesus. She was the daughter of Heli, though the genealogy given by Luke lists Mary's husband Joseph as the son of Heli. Says M. Clintock in Strong's Cyclopedia 1881, Volume 3, p. 774. In constructing their genealogical tables, it is well known that the Jews reckoned Holy by males, rejecting, where the blood of the grandfather passed to the grandson through a daughter, the name of the daughter herself, and counting that daughter's husband for the son of the maternal grandfather num. XXVI, 33. XXVII, 4-7. It is undoubtedly for this reason the historian Luke says that Joseph was the son of Heli. Luke 3. 23. Mary was of the tribe of Judah and a descendant of David. Hence it could be said of her son Jesus that he sprang from the seed of David according to the flesh. Row 1. 3. Through his adoptive father Joseph, a descendant of David, Jesus had a legal right to David's throne, and through his mother, as the offspring, seed, and root of David, he held the natural hereditary right to the throne of David his father. Mount 1. 1-16. Luke 1. 32. Act 13. 22, 23. 2T2. 8. Re 5. 5. 22. 16. If tradition is correct, Heli's wife, the mother of Mary, was Anna, whose sister had a daughter named Elizabeth, the mother of John the Baptizer. This tradition would make Elizabeth the cousin of Mary. That Mary was related to Elizabeth, who was from the daughters of Aaron of the tribe of Levi, the scriptures themselves state. Luke 1. 5, 36. Mary's sister, some have thought, was Salome, the wife of Zebedee, whose two sons, James and John, were numbered among Jesus' apostles. Mount 27. 55, 56. Mr. 15. 40. 16. 1. Joe 19. 25. Visited by angel. About the beginning of 2 BCE, the angel Gabriel was sent by God to the virgin girl Mary in the town of Nazareth. Good day, highly favored one, Jehovah is with you, was the angel's most unusual greeting.